All right, here we go. Game six, Golden State, Houston. In Golden State, Rockets win the tip off. They have possession. And Houston scores the first bucket of the game. Or was there a foul called before the bucket? All right, so they Houston inbounds the ball. Sangoon with the bucket. They miss. Golden State with the rebound. Gary Payton in the starting lineup tonight. Let's go, Gary Payton. Curry with the three, and it's no good, and Houston pulls down the rebound. So each team misses their first shot. Houston doesn't miss their second as they score. Houston now up 2-0. Ooh, Butler shoots and misses, and Houston with another rebound. And Houston throws up the three, misses. Rebound by Gary Payton. Curry has the ball, gives it to Draymond. Draymond wide open three, and he hits it. Draymond Green with the three to open up. The Warriors scoring. All right, 3-2 Golden State leads. Here comes Houston. Brooks with the shot. He falls down and he misses. Golden State with the rebound. Butler has the ball. Gives it to Buddy, who gives it back to Butler. Draymond, another wide open three, and that is in and out. Close, but no dice. Draymond can't knock down the three. Here comes Freddie Van Fleet. Ooh, they miss. Oh, Houston with the offensive rebound. Van Fleet, the wide open three, and of course he makes it. So Van Fleet drains the three, and Houston is up 5-3. Butler's bringing the ball up. Oh, a three ball by Buddy Hield misses, and Houston with another rebound. Draymond, wide open threes. He misses. He makes the first one, misses the second one, but the second one goes around the rim. Ah, brutal. So they call offensive foul on Houston there. So, and we've got another foul. Is Draymond Green being fouled? Looks like Draymond's getting called for a foul here. Oh, he does grab his neck. Not a basketball play. Brutal foul. Draymond. It's so early in the game. Let's not get so excited. Oh, the referees are checking him. Unbelievable. They're going to call this guy a. They're going to call a flagrant on Draymond Green. 2 minutes into the game. This is unbelievable. How do you start with a foul that aggressively? Like you literally grab the back of his neck and toss him. Last thing you want to do is get kicked out of game 6. All right, here comes the referee's decision here. Draymond does not look impressed. So Draymond Green gets called for the flagrant foul, grabs Buddy by the back of the neck and tries to throw him to the ground. And now Draymond is going at the ref. Here comes Freddie Van Fleet. Don't get a technical, Draymond, you idiot. All right, they make the free throw. And he drains the second free throw. So 2 points off that flagrant foul. So the lead is now 7-3. Surprised he didn't call for a technical in the ref's face. All right, Houston has the ball after making both free throws. And Sengun lays it up. Another 2 points. 9-3 for Houston. Warriors passing the ball around. And Jimmy Buckets puts it in the bucket. Now it's 9-5. All right, here comes Houston. Sengun wide open again. And no offensive foul called. He knocks Draymond down. So we definitely see where the refs are swinging tonight. All right, Butler almost lost it out of bounds. And a wide open three for Peyton, but he misses. And Houston pulls down the rebound. Ooh, turnover. Here comes Curry. Oh, right off his fingertips, out of bounds. Curry, wide open three, and he didn't take it. He tried to pass it. And it's out of bounds. Warriors turnover. Unbelievable. 11-5, Houston with the lead and possession of the ball. And the three ball by Houston misses. And Jimmy Buckets lays it in way up past all the members of Houston. Easy bucket there. So 11-7 now with 6:50 left in the first. Here comes Houston. Ooh, Green throws it up and misses. Goes out of bounds. Looks like it's going to be a turnover. Threw up the way far three, and they just couldn't connect on it. All right, so we're going to commercial break here. Warriors down a little bit, but doesn't look like a disaster like it did in game 5. Draymond Green's getting a little out of hand, I'd say. Out of hand. Winnipeg and St. Louis tied at 1. Looks like that's the only game in the NHL tonight. 1-1, almost halfway through the second period. So someone from Golden State is going to have to get warm here. Might be Jimmy Buckets. He had 2 buckets already in the game. Draymond already with a flagrant like 2 minutes into the game. It's not looking good for him. He got in the ref's face like right afterwards, and the ref just ate it. Kind of surprised he didn't get ejected or technical at least. Commercials, commercials, commercials. Let's get along with the game here. So we have 6:41 left in the first quarter. Houston is up 11-7. See if we get technical here. So the Warriors 7 points. Draymond's got a 3, and Butler has 4 points. And 6 points for Sengun. 2 points for Jalen Green. And a 3 by Freddie Van Fleet makes up the 11 points Houston currently has. Commercials seem to be much longer during the playoffs and the regular season. Someone's going to get ejected. It's probably going to be Draymond Green. Two flagrant fouls and 3 technical fouls this series for Draymond. No ejections yet, though. All right, Golden State has the ball. Made some substitutions. Pods is now in the game. And Curry with the floater knocks it in. We get a 2-point game. Houston up 11-9. 6:22 left in the first. Watch out for that Freddie Van Fleet 3-ball. You know it's coming. But instead, he puts the jumper, misses the offensive rebound by Houston, and they dunk it. The offensive rebounds are crazy sided for Houston this series. Curry throws up the 3, and it's good. All right, Curry with the last 5 points for Golden State. Maybe Curry heats up a little bit here. They're at home. Freddie Van Fleet has the ball. And a terrible shot. Boom! Pods to Gary Payton, and Golden State has taken the lead by 1. It looks like a timeout called. All right. So turnovers 3-2. Houston has more. 1 point game with 5:16 left in the first. Golden State has the ball. Moody is now in the game. Butler's back in. Pods. Steph in post. Ooh, Golden State misses. But it looks like the ball goes out of bounds off a Houston player. All right, under 5 to go in the first quarter. Golden State inbounds the ball. Steph double teamed. Oh, turns the ball over. Here comes Houston. Freddie Van Fleet with the ball. They hit the jumper. Houston takes back the lead off the turnover. Here comes Butler going deep. And he gets fouled. Misses the shot, but he gets fouled. So Butler going to the free throw line. Steph turns the ball over and it leads to 2 points for the Rockets. Now Butler goes to the free throw line as the game is 15-14. Houston leads. Butler drains the first free throw. We got a tie game at 15 apiece. 15 apiece. All right, here goes Butler's second free throw, and he drains it. Warriors take the 1 point lead. So Butler, 2 for 3 with 6 points, 2 for 2 for free throws. Oh, offensive foul called on Dylan Brooks. So you kind of like to see that. He's a little. All right, Warriors ball. Moody pulls up the board, gives it to Pods. Pods to post. Butler throws up the three, and it's no good. Houston pulls the rebound. So Butler misses the three. Here comes Freddie Van Fleet with the ball for Houston. He misses, but a foul is called. Looks like Freddie is going to the free throw line. Freddie Van Fleet going to the free throw line for Houston. Clock stops with 3:43 left in the first. Freddie's first free throw is good. So we got a tie game 16 apiece. Will this series go to a seventh game on Sunday? Or will Golden State lock it down tonight? Oh, yeah. Boom. Big three ball by Moody. And Golden State now up by 2. But here comes the Houston Rockets. Freddie Van Vliet with the ball in his hand. And Van Vliet throws up the three, and it is good. Van Vliet drills the three, and Houston has the lead back. All right, they give it to Moody, who just drained a three. Ooh, turns the ball over to Houston. Houston already with a 1 point lead. Van Fleet throws up the three, misses, gets his own rebound. Houston just racking up the rebounds all over. There's a turnover. Curry gives the ball to Butler, who gives it to Post, who puts it in the bucket. Golden State back on top, 21-20. 2:24 left in the first. Freddie VanVleet with the ball. Houston launches a three, and it is good. Houston with the 2-point lead. And it looks like a timeout called by Houston. Timeouts are brutal here. Timeouts seem to last like 5 minutes here in these playoffs. You know what I'm saying? It's long ass timeouts. Interesting stuff. So what's it going to be? Houston with the lead currently 23-21. Van Fleet up to 8 points. Sengun up to 8 points. So right there, two players, 8 points each, leading the way. And then the Warriors kind of got like a mixture. Curry's got 5. Jimmy's got 6. Draymond's got a 3. Gary Payton has a 2. The 3 by Moody. Post hit a bucket with a 2. So they're spreading it all around, which is good. Leave no man behind. Buddy Hield hasn't hit anything yet. No, he's got some threes ready. All right, more commercials I see. So Houston looks to extend this series to 7 games. Sunday afternoon will be game 7. Golden State wants to close it out. No more games. Get a couple of days of rest before you play Minnesota. Minnesota took out the Lakers. Can they take out the Lakers and then also the Warriors back to back? If, of course, the Warriors can pull off the victory against Houston. They got today and they got Sunday if they need to. They go back to Houston. This is their chance to close it out on home court. Greg Popovich stepping down as coach for the San Antonio Spurs. Champion coach. 29 season with the Spurs. That's crazy. Most wins all time. 5-time champion. 3-time coach of the year. He's had a pretty good career. Steve Kerr has also had a pretty good career. All right, Warriors have the ball. Post launches the 3 and it's no good. Sengun pulls down the board. Houston has the ball as well as a 2-point lead. Houston almost turned the ball over, but they miss it, and Houston actually doesn't get the offensive rebound. Curry with the three misses, and Sengun pulls down the rebound. 23-21. Houston leads with a minute 20 left in the first. Houston passing the ball around. 6 seconds on the shot clock. Wide open three ball, and Houston misses, but they get the offensive rebound. And there's a player down. Looks like a foul coming Golden State's way. Oh, Steph grabbed him by the neck. That definitely looked like a foul. He grabs his neck, and the guy grabs his face like he poked in the eye. Get some actors on the court here. So Houston inbounds the ball. No free throws here. Oh, off Draymond's hand. Should have been a turnover there. Oh, well, almost another. Was that a travel on Houston? All right, so Golden State will get possession with 43 seconds left in the first. Houston with a 23-21 lead. Sengun almost lost it a couple times there. All right, Pod's bringing the ball down court. Let's see what they got. Gives it to Curry, and Curry turns the ball over again, and Houston makes them pay. So Houston's lead is now 4 because of a Curry turnover. He's been turning the ball over a lot. He gets like double teamed every time he's got the ball. Oh, Pod's double teamed, and Pods turns the ball over. What are we doing here? Just turn the ball over like it's candy. There comes Houston with the ball. And that will be the first quarter. So the first quarter has ended. Golden State 21, Houston 25. Curry with 2 turnovers in the last couple minutes of the quarter. Not looking great, but only a 4-point lead. You can't complain with that after some of those terrible plays. 25-21, so a low scoring first quarter for these two teams. Good defense. So Dylan Brooks with 0 points. Amen Thompson with 0 points. And Sengun and Van Fleet with 8 points each for the Rockets. And then the Warriors spread around. 3 points for Green, 5 points for Curry, 6 points for Butler, 2 points for Payton, 3 points for Moody, 2 points for Post. Not much has changed here. Golden State down by 4 points. We'll see who starts the second quarter here. Next three quarters are going to be crucial. Do we see a game seven, or can the Warriors close out the series in six? There we see highlights of Sengun going bananas, knocking Draymond on his ass and no foul called. So Sengun pulls the rebounds and then puts it in the bucket. Someone's going to have to slow him down, or it could be a long night. Could just go back and forth all Friday night. How's that hockey game going? The Winnipeg Jets are losing to the Blues 5-1. 3 minutes left in the second period. But Winnipeg's up in the series, so this would tie it and force a game seven Sunday. Winnipeg, St. Louis, game seven Sunday. Looks pretty promising. Unless Winnipeg can somehow come back and tie the game, push it to overtime. All right, looks like the second quarter is about to begin. As we see the head coach being interviewed. All right, so Golden State starts the second quarter with possession of the ball. And here comes Pods. Draymond throws up a three and misses, and Houston pulls the rebound. Come on. Come on. Oh, Houston almost turns the ball over, but they recover magically. And Freddie Van Fleet to Sengun, who misses the bucket. And here comes Jimmy Buckets. And Jimmy is fouled, misses the shot, but Butler is going to the free throw line. And Butler lands on that injury. Probably not the best thing to happen. But Butler at the free throw line. Let's go. He drains the first free throw. So now it is a 3-point Houston lead. And Butler's second free throw is good as well. All right, so 25-23, Houston leads. 11:20 to go in the second quarter. Butler up to 8 points on the night so far. And here comes Houston throwing the ball around. And he misses. Oh, Houston with another offensive rebound. And launches the three, and it is good. Houston hits the three ball, and they're up by 5, 28-23. And Butler to Green, and he dunks it. Draymond Green. 28-25, 3-point Houston lead. Here comes Freddie Van Fleet with the ball. Almost loses it. Recovers. And Van Fleet, easy bucket for Houston. Wide open underneath the net, and they dunk the ball. All right. Post with the three, and it's no good. And Houston, the rebound. Looks like there's going to be a foul called on Moody here. So, yeah, beautiful passing by Houston. Gets the man Wide open right underneath the net. Easy bucket. So Houston with a 5-point lead and possession of the ball. Van Fleet was fouled. So it looks like Van Fleet is going to the free throw line to try and extend this lead. Foul called on Moody. Well, I'm not sure if that was a foul. It looks like that was all ball. Van Fleet drills the first free throw. 6-point lead now for the Houston Rockets. And Van Fleet drills the second free throw. So 7-point lead, 32-25 for Houston with 9:45 left in the second quarter. Post throws up the three and he hits it. A badly needed three-pointer by Post. 32-28. So a 5-point Houston lead with 9:26 left in the second. Freddie Van Fleet with the ball. Passes it and bucket drained. Draymond yelling at the ref again. Lord, Lord, Lord. All right, Draymond gives it to Jimmy. Jimmy gives it to Post, who gives it back to Jimmy. Gives it to Moody. And Moody goes in and he's stuffed. Oh, and it's going to call it traveling. Come on, Moody was fouled there 100%. These crooked referees. All right, Van Fleet with the ball. Oh, turnover by Houston. Moody with the jumper drained it. So Houston's lead back to 4 points with 8:20 left in the second. Turnovers 7-6. Oh, they miss. Houston misses. Misses the lob, gives the ball back. Oh, Draymond loses the ball out of bounds, turns it over. Houston will regain possession. Draymond, what are we doing here? Draymond yelling at the ref yet again. It's like the guy is begging for a technical foul here. Here comes Freddie Van Fleet with the ball, looking for the three, but Post is all over him. And oh, Houston misses, but of course they get the offensive rebound and get it in off the rebound. Houston just dominating the rebound game here. Just offensive rebound after offensive rebound. It's going to be hard to beat them if you can't rebound the ball. What is going on here? Someone needs to start collecting rebounds for Golden State because they're struggling hard on those rebounds. Can't lose off the rebound here, fellas. So it's 36-30, 7:34 left in the second quarter, so still some time. Only 6 points, but just sloppy turnovers here. Gotta turn it around. St. Louis and Winnipeg. St. Louis still up 5-1. The end of the second period. So there's one period left. Winnipeg has to score 4 goals to force it to overtime or 5 to win. Something tells me might not be able to get it done. So then we'll have game 7, I believe, on Sunday. Winnipeg, what's going on? People say you're one of the best in the league. Houston, can they keep the pedal to the metal on the defense and offense? Game 1 on Sunday? For sure. Appreciate that. Can they pull it off? Definitely don't want a game 7. Definitely not. These commercials are extra long, it seems. Just terrible. What is up with all these offensive rebounds for Houston? Curry with those brutal turnovers. Just brutal. Double teamed 4 times in the first quarter was Curry. He's got 2 fouls and 5 points. All right, here comes the ball. Curry throws up the 3, misses. Golden State, Kevon Looney pulls down the rebound. Curry tosses it right to the other team. And Houston looks like they're going to the free throw line because he was fouled on the shot. I don't know. The refs called that a foul. Doesn't look like a foul to me. Thompson looks like he's just going to walk it off, maybe. Oh, what? So he seems to be fine. He's up, walking around. All right, he's coming back into the game, so it looks like he's fine. All right, so we get some free throws for Thompson with 25 points in game 5 and 5 blocks, 6 steals. And he misses the first free throw. Not too shabby. So the clock is stopped with 7 minutes, 11 seconds left in the second quarter. He makes the second free throw. So 37-30. Houston leads. Curry gives it to Butler. And a foul called. So Butler doesn't drain the bucket, but looks like Dylan Brooks. Looks like he's getting emotional out there again. So here comes Butler at the free throw line. First free throw is good. Let's make sure he gets his second one. Second free throw is good as well. So the Warriors cut them down to a 5-point lead. Houston up 37-32. Butler with 10 points here. And here come Houston. Oh, Houston with the nice move and the layup. 39-32 now. Curry gives it to Kevon Looney, who gives it to Jimmy Buckets. Gives it to Moody, and Moody tries to dunk but misses, and a turnover. Houston with the ball shoots the three, and oh, they missed the three. Kevon Looney pulls down the board and gives it to Jimmy Buckets, who gives it to Moody, who drains the three. Moody with the three, and it's now 39-35. 5:45 left in the second quarter. A 4-point game. Here comes Houston. Houston tries to answer back and foul. Refs call a foul here. Looks like it calls the foul on Kevon Looney. Looney's arguing with the referee now. They show the missed dunk by Moody. But we see the three-pointer he made afterwards. All right, let's go. 5:37 left in the second quarter. Warriors down by 4, 39-35. Ooh, and Houston misses their first free throw. And Steve Kerr is yelling at the referee. Dylan Brooks' second free throw coming up here. Steve Kerr needs to stop yelling or they're going to get a technical. Jesus. Brooks with the second free throw is good. All right, 40-35 with 5:33 left in the second. Here comes Butler with the ball. Golden State passing around. Moody with the three, and it's no good. And of course, Houston pulls the rebound. And there they come. Wide open three for Houston, and they drain it. Houston, all the momentum right now. Under 5 to go in the second quarter. Here comes Curry with the ball. And Curry misses the layup, and another rebound for Houston. And Houston, boom, of course, another bucket. Houston is now up 45-35, a 10-point lead. And the ball goes out of bounds. Houston is just tearing it up now. So Moody's coming off the court and Pods is going on. All right, Warriors have the ball. Pods gives it to Green. Gives it back to Pods. Wide open three, and he misses it. And of course, Houston with the rebound. Golden State falling apart. Another wide open three for Houston. Oh, but that is very, very short. And a foul called. It looks like the foul is called on Houston. Come on, fellas. What is going on here? How is Houston back to dominating this game? Well, it looks like it's going to be a jump ball here. All right. And of course, Houston wins the jump ball. They have possession and a 10-point lead with 3:50 left in the second. And it looked like a turnover, but now they're calling it a foul. A terrible referee call, but they make terrible, constant, terrible calls all throughout the game. And Houston misses the first free throw. So Steph Curry, 5 points, 3 fouls in the 17 minutes he's played. Pretty rough. And the second free throw is good. So Houston with an 11-point lead with 3:43 left. Pods has the ball, gives it to Draymond, gives it to Steph. Steph launches a three, and it's good. So Steph Curry finally hits a three ball. The lead still at 8 points. Houston has the lead. 3:22 left in the first half. Freddie Van Fleet with the ball. Oh, turnover. Here comes Golden State trying to build a little momentum. Buddy Hield with the three ball. No good. And Houston with another rebound. Now we're under 3 minutes to go in the first half. 8-point Houston lead. Houston with possession. And they miss the three ball. Golden State pulls down the rebound. And Curry hits the bucket and the foul. Oh, looks like they made it called an offensive rebound or offensive foul. Curry drains the bucket as he's falling down. Just craziness. That's one thing Golden State needs. They need Curry to start heating up, or it's going to be a long, long, long night. Third quarter start here? No. Third period still hasn't started in the St. Louis Winnipeg game. So Rockets up 46-40 with 2 minutes and 44 seconds left in the first half. So Curry and Butler both have 10 points. Curry's got a free throw coming up here when this commercial break ends. Draymond's got 5 points. Gary Payton's got 2. Post has 5. What about for the Rockets? So Sengun with 8, Van Fleet with 10. 2 points for Thompson, a 3 for Dylan Brooks, and Jalen Green with 4 points. Steven Adams with 6 points. Eason has 8 points off the bench, killing the game, killing it. So Warriors down by 6. Steph has a free throw shot coming up. So the Warriors could gain another point, or he could miss the free throw. We'll have to wait and see what happens. So the second half is coming to a close very soon. 2 minutes, 44 seconds left in the first half. See who on Golden State can heat up in the second half and take over the game. Jimmy, Steph, Pods, Buddy, Moody, Gary Payton. Let's go. Anybody. Take it over. Take it over. Make Dylan Brooks eat his words. Ooh, the Brazilian national team versus the Indiana Fever Sunday at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. All right, looks like we're going to get back to some live action with just above 2 minutes on the clock in the first half. Steph will go to the free throw line. Curry 2 of 5 on 3-pointers, 4 of 8 field goals. He's got 10 points, looking to make it 11, and he does. Curry buries it, and it's a 46-41 Houston lead with 2:40 left in the first half. And here comes Houston. Launches the three, and it's no good. Pods pulls down the board, gives it to Curry. Ooh, a terrible. Oh, it looks like Curry may have been fouled on the shot. Curry undoing his shoelace with his teeth. All right, 2:22 left in the first half. Rockets up 46-41. And Curry is at the free throw line. His first free throw is good. 4-point Houston lead. Second free throw is good as well. So the lead is 3 points, 46-43. Houston lead, 2:20 left in the first. Warriors on an 8-0 run in the last minute 35. Freddie Van Fleet with the ball. Ooh, they leave him wide open and he still misses. Curry pulls down the rebound. Curry shoots the three, and it's good. We got a tie game. 46-46. A minute 51 in the first. Warriors 11-0 run in the last 2 minutes. The crowd is heating up. Van Fleet to Brooks. Ooh, Brooks almost lost it out of bounds. Launches up the three. No good. Warriors pulled down a rebound. Pods throws up the three. Misses. Warriors don't get that rebound. All right, so Houston has possession. Still tied at 46. Minute 12 left in the first half. Freddie Van Fleet going in. Wide open underneath the net, and they drill it. Houston retakes the lead as Buddy Hield brings up the ball. Under a minute to go. Hield gives it to Butler. Oh, rejection. Houston takes the ball away. Wide open three for Houston, and they drain it. Now, Houston, after a tie game, Houston now up by 5 in about a 5-second span. Curry launches a three, and it's an air ball out of bounds. Terrible shot. And just as Golden State ties the game and the crowd is going absolutely apeshit, they are now down by 5, and Houston has possession of the ball and 26 seconds left to go in the first half. Just terrible. Ooh, almost a turnover. Thompson throws it up and it's in. Oh, he hits the buzzer beater. Butler with the buzzer beater. The clock stops at point 0.6 seconds, and it looks like he was actually fouled on the buzzer beater. Did Brooks foul him? The buzzer beater. His foot's on the line, though, so it won't count as three, but he hits the bucket. And Butler at the free throw line, he misses, and that will end the first half 53-48. So Golden State down by 5 points at the end of the first half. All right, I'll catch you after the first half. After halftime. All right, here we go. Second half about to begin. Golden State down by 5 points. And he drains a three to start the quarter. 53-51. Golden State down by two with 11:40. So Butler drains a three. Boroke. Interesting. All right, so Freddie Van Fleet answers right back. Wide open three, and they miss it. But Butler with the tip in, and it's good. 56-53. Ooh, and Sengun, easy bucket. Easy bucket. 5 point lead for the Rockets. Steph being double teamed all over the court tonight. Draymond is even being covered. Gives it to Jimmy. Jimmy with the jumper. No good. Butler misses it, and Houston with another rebound. Van Fleet coming in with the ball. And Van Fleet is fouled and is going to the free throw line yet again. So another free throw for Fred Van Fleet, and he drains the first one. All right, here comes the second free throw, and that one is good as well. The lead is now up to 7 points. Butler with the ball, and Draymond launches a three, misses. Warriors get the offensive rebound. It's like a miracle. Buddy Hield gives it to Jimmy. Oh, the big three-pointer by Buddy Hield. Oh, no, sorry, that's Gary Payton that drilled the three. Gary Payton, three ball, 4 point difference. Golden State down by four. Here comes Freddie, double teamed. Ooh, the jumper is good. Houston extends the lead to six. They give and go, but they don't count it. Thompson wide open hits the three. And by three, of course, I mean two. All right, so Houston going to go ahead and take Dylan Brooks out of the game. Dylan Brooks with four fouls in the game. And Butler gets fouled. No, no foul. It's just a turnover. Freddie Van Fleet launches the three, and it is good. Van Fleet with another three-pointer. Steph with the three, and it's good. So Steph answers back after Freddie Van Fleet drops the three. Oh, rejection. They call that a foul? All right. So Houston will inbound the ball here. Houston with a 6-point lead. 8:28 left in the third. Post has joined the game. Houston passing the ball all around here. Oh, a turnover. Draymond Green arguing with the referee, what nobody wants to see. All right, here we go. Houston turned the ball over. Oh my goodness. Golden State almost turned the ball over, but they recover. Post gives it to Butler. Butler shoots. Oh, it's good. Butler hits the jumper, and it looks like they're going to call Sengun for a foul. But it look maybe the coach is going to challenge it. Butler with the beautiful jumper and gets knocked on his ass by Sengun. Oh yeah, come on now. He was in his area. So Butler to the free throw line, and he drains the free throw. Houston up 65-62 with 7:44 left in the third quarter. Butler up to 20 points. Steph up to 19. And Sengun hits the bucket and he's fouled. So we got an and one for Houston coming up here. Terrible, terrible choice for Post here. But what can you do? He misses the free throw, and the ball is knocked out of bounds by a Houston player. So there we go. 5-point difference. Golden State with the ball. Butler to Green, back to Butler. 5 seconds on the shot clock. Oh, Steph missed the crazy shot. There was like no time on the shot clock. He just threw it up. Still ended up finding the rim, but didn't go into the bucket. Houston has the ball. Houston up by 5. And it looks like that ball is kicked out of bounds off a Warriors player. So it will remain Houston ball. All right, Sengun has the ball. And looks like there's a hold called on Gary Payton II. All right, so Houston inbounds the ball yet again. And the Warriors get called for another foul. This is unbelievable. Houston is rocking in the Bay. What's going on with that St. Louis Winnipeg game? Ooh, Winnipeg has scored once. So they're down 5-2 instead of 5-1, but there's only less than 6 minutes left to go in that game. St. Louis is going to pick up the dub. And then it's Houston 67, Golden State 62. So a 5-point Rockets lead. Van Fleet 18 points already leading his team. And Butler leading the Warriors with 20 points. Steph with 19. So 39 of the Warriors' 62 points coming from Curry and Butler. Got to put something together because Houston is not going away. The Warriors get within one or two or tie the game, and the next thing you know, Houston's up by 5 again. What's going on here? How does this keep happening? That shit is tasty. All right. Commercial should be ending here in a moment. As the Rockets lead by 5, and St. Louis is about to force a Game 7 against Winnipeg in the first round of the NHL playoffs. Game 7 tomorrow between Denver and the Los Angeles Clippers. It's going to be very interesting. They're going to be tired, and then they're going to have to go play OKC. Good luck to the winner of that series. So the winner of this series could have a Game 7 Sunday, and they're going to turn around and go to Minnesota to play the Timberwolves. State Farm assist of the night. And it's all about Freddie Van Fleet, the former Raptor, getting it done in Houston, draining all the threes. Van Fleet definitely keeping Houston in the game, in the lead, actually. Warriors tie it, and then Van Fleet takes it right back. All right, here we go. Back to some live action. Houston with some free throws coming up here. Houston drains the first free throw, extending the lead now to 6. Here comes the second free throw for Freddie. Not Freddie, but you know what I mean. They drain it. So now a 7-point lead for Houston. 6:50 left to go in the third. Post launches the 3 and he misses, but Pods is there to grab the rebound and put it in the bucket. 5-point Houston lead. Ball goes back to Van Fleet. Sengun with the ball. Oh, wide open. Latham. And he misses. Post pulls down the board, gives the ball to Curry. Steph with the wide open 3, and he drains it, and the people go absolutely bananas. Warriors down by 2. Curry up to 22 points on the night. And Houston answers right back with a bucket, 71-67. Pods with a wide open three, and he cannot drain it, and Houston grabs the rebound. The three-pointer by Houston is no good. And that'll be a turnover. Golden State, down by 4, will receive the ball. Pods with a wide open three doesn't get it done. But here we go. Oh, rejection. Pod shoots the three, but it's rejected out of bounds. So it will remain Golden State ball. Right off the fingertips. All right, looks like Moody is checking into the game. Jalen Green up to 9 points. All right, Golden State inbounds the ball. And he misses the wide open layup. Pods misses again. And turnover. Oh, no. Oh, there's a battle for the ball. Houston wins the battle. No surprise there. And then they get the wide open three and they make the three. Unbelievable. And almost turned the ball over again. Tipped out of bounds. So Warriors will get the possession, but just terrible plays here. And Houston just rips the ball away from Moody. And the wide open three is good. Houston all over the court, all over the rebounds. Pods with another wide open three, and this one he makes. So it's a 74-70 game with 4:20 left in the third. Podziemski up to 5 points. He's 2 for 7. Freddie Van Fleet with the ball, taking it to the bucket. He misses. But of course, Houston pulls the rebound down. Wide open three again, and Houston drills another three. The Warriors can't get a rebound to save their fucking life. But they give it to Moody on the inside, and he dunks the ball. So it looks like a timeout is called by Houston. Houston has the lead. Warriors are just not looking good. Down by 7 with 3:59 left in the third. Just turning the ball over. Easy points, easy wide open threes for Houston. Looking pretty rough. St. Louis still up 5-2. Looks like they will go to a 7th game. Let's just take a look at the rebounds here. The rebounds must be disgustingly different. Total rebounds 27-26. That's crazy. I thought they would. Offensive rebounds 8-7 and defensive rebounds 20-18. Is this legit? This seems like Houston has been just doing nothing but rebounds. But for rebounds to be within one, craziness. Blocks 4-4. Steals 8 for Houston, 3 for the Warriors. So that's the big thing right there. each have 12 fouls. Points in the paint, 30 for Houston, 20 for Golden State. Assists, even assists, Houston up 20-17. 5-point Houston lead. Gonna have to get something popping here. Gonna have to go on a run here. Down by 7 in the third. Definitely need to string some points together. Get this game a lot closer than 7 points. PGA Qual Hollow, May 15th. Avalanche and Stars Game 7 tomorrow night. Game 7. Who doesn't love a Game 7? Avalanche won the cup a couple years ago. Look at these rebounds. Just rebound, throw it outside 3. Rebound, throw it outside 3. Houston has a flow, and they flowing. Adams is on the court. Who got the last rebound? All right, here we go. Back to some live action. And a stoppage in play. They must be in the bucket because Adams is going right to the free throw line here. 77-72, Houston leads. Game 6, 3:43 left in the third. Adams hits the first free throw. All right, Kevon Looney coming out of the game. Adams, here's the second free throw. It's good as well. So Adams hits both free throws. It is now 79-72. Houston leads by 7 points. Post hands it off to Moody. And Butler with the nice bucket. 79-74. 3:10 in the first, 3:10 in the third quarter. And we've got a stoppage in play. What is this? They fouled him again. Adams going to the line yet again. He missed that free throw. So Adams, after sinking his last 2 free throws, misses this one. Here comes his fourth. Season average is 46% on free throws. But he makes that one. So he's 75% tonight. And Houston, with a 6-point lead in the Bay. And Post misses the jumper, and Houston, as usual, pulls down the rebound. All right, let's get something going here. Freddie Van Fleet with the layup. It's good. The lead is now 8. Pods throws up the 3, and it's good. The lead now down to 5. 2:25 remaining in the third quarter. And looks like a timeout called by Houston, maybe. Or is it another? Oh, it's a foul. Another foul on Adams? So Post just fouled Adams like 3 times. Ooh, Adams misses the free throw there. Only problem if he misses the second free throw, there's a good chance that Houston will pull down the rebound. So this is a very interesting strategy just to foul Adams over and over and over again. Here comes a second free throw as the people. Oh, and Sengun tips the ball in. So regardless, they get the 2 points because he misses the free throw, but off offensive rebound yet again. Curry launches a three and he misses. Curry misses the shot. Houston pulls down the rebound. Here comes Houston. Oh, a wide open three, but they miss and they don't get the offensive rebound. Golden State actually pulls down a rebound here. Golden State down by 7. Moody the wide open three, and he shoots it in. 84-80, a minute 20 left in the third. Golden State down by 4. Moody with 13 points tonight. Gives the ball to Freddie Van Fleet. Sengun will take it himself, and he will get fouled. So the shot no good, but another foul. So it looks like the foul will be on Draymond Green. So Houston, Sengun with 2 free throws, makes the first one. So that gives Houston a 5-point lead. Jimmy Butler coming back into the game. Sengun up to 15 points on the night. Adams trying to get in there for the offensive rebound. But Sengun drips it in. So we've got a 6-point game. Houston 86, Golden State 80. Under a minute to go in the third, and there's a stoppage in play. All right, Houston, or sorry, Golden State inbounds the ball. Moody has possession, gives it to Draymond, gives it to Jimmy, gives it to Moody, gives it back to Draymond, gives it to Curry, and Curry lays it in, and he's fouled, but the refs don't call the foul, of course. So we get a 4-point game with 34 seconds left in the third. We hear the crowd chanting defense. Can Golden State get a stop? Yes, they can. Curry with the ball. Gives it to Moody. Moody shoots the three, but doesn't. Oh, but it goes out of bounds off Adams. So it will remain Golden State ball with 9.3 seconds left in the quarter. Golden State down by 4 will receive the ball with 9 seconds left in the quarter. All right, Golden State inbounds the ball. Steph has possession. So it looks like Curry is fouled on the three-point shot with 1.8 seconds left to go in the third. Steph fouled. He still launches it and almost goes in, just not quite, but does get the foul. So Curry to the free throw line for 3 free throws, and he drains the first free throw. So it is now a 3-point game with 1.8 seconds left in the third quarter. Curry up to 25 points on the night. All right, here comes a second free throw. That is good. All right, 86-84. One free throw remains from Curry. Here comes his third and final free throw. Oh, he missed it. All right, so the third quarter is over. Houston 86, Golden State 84. So we got a 2-point difference going into the fourth quarter. 86-84. It's a nail biter. And all right, so the St. Louis Winnipeg game has wrapped up. St. Louis wins 5-2. So game 7 Sunday between Winnipeg and St. Louis Blues. So game 7, Colorado and Dallas tomorrow. We got game 7 tomorrow between the Clippers and the Nuggets. They're going to be exhausted. Whoever wins that game is going to be exhausted. And then they have to go in to play OKC. That's a tough ask. But you never know. Maybe they can pull it off. Minnesota is awaiting the winner of this series. We'll see if this series ends up going 7 games or if Golden State can close it in the next 12 minutes. 12 minutes, that's all that separates Golden State in a second round matchup with Minnesota. So they show highlights of Stephen Curry, and then they go back to commercial break. Do commercials necessarily have to be so long? NBA should adapt the NFL model where the commercials are like 40 seconds. This is it, 12 minutes. That's all left. Unless somehow we get into overtime. Wouldn't that be insane if there was some overtime going on here? Who would clutch it out is the question. I gotta grab my phone charger. It's dying. Whoops. All right. Steve Kerr giving that interview. Here we go. Fourth quarter is underway. A foul immediately fouled. Houston. So Gary Payton fouls Freddie Van Fleet on the three-pointer. So he drains it. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Van Fleet, 24 points. Houston now has a 6-point lead. Curry to Peyton wide open, and we get an air ball, but Steph takes the ball back. Steph shoots up the three. He misses. And Houston with another rebound. Houston offensive rebound again. And another foul. Unbelievable. Golden State has decided just to foul every 10 seconds. All right, so Houston will inbound the ball here, up by 6. This is unbelievable, Golden State. Golden State was down by 2 entering the fourth quarter. And now they're down by 8. So 6-0 run for Houston to start the fourth quarter. It looks like Golden State looks like they're going to call a timeout. Golden State starting the fourth quarter off absolutely terrible. Just a terrible start to the fourth quarter. What is Golden State going to do here? Can't start off the fourth quarter giving your opponents a 6-point start. Just terrible, terrible start. All right. New York and Boston. A lot of people saying New York has a chance in that series. I just don't see it. Lots of releases coming out here. And we still wait as the commercials continue to roll on. All right, let's get back to some games here. See if Golden State can stop the momentum of the Rockets because they are rolling in the fourth quarter. All right, looks like we're finally going to get back to some live action here. Or are we? Houston started the fourth quarter up by 2 points. And now they're up by 8, quickly scoring 6 points while Golden State scores 0 points. And the guy from Sports Center is promoting Sports Center. Let's get this game popping here. Golden State needs to put something big together here. 6-0 run in the fourth quarter for the Rockets. Golden State needs something here. They need a jump. Jimmy Buckets is bringing the ball out. Butler tries the shot. He misses, but Butler is fouled, so it looks like Jimmy's going to the free throw line. Just missed the bucket, but we'll get the free throws. Would have been nice for a 3-point play right there. But instead, they'll take the free throw shots as Butler drains the first free throw. Butler up to 23 points on the evening, 6 rebounds, 7 assists. And he drains the second free throw. So that cuts Houston's lead down to 6. Freddie Van Fleet with the ball. Freddie Van Fleet launches the three, and it's no good, and Golden State actually pulls down a rebound. Draymond sinks the bucket. 4-point Houston lead. But here comes Houston with the ball. Oh, Houston looks like a turnover, but ball goes out of bounds. Looks like that is a turnover for Houston. Adams just could not handle the ball. And Houston turns it over. Here comes Golden State. Under 10 minutes to play in regulation. Pods has the ball. Golden State down by 4. Jimmy Buckets has possession. Ooh, ball is rejected out of bounds by Adams. So will remain Golden State ball with about 6 seconds left on the shot clock. Curry launches the three and no good. Ooh, it's getting close. Oh my goodness. That's an offensive rebound if I've ever seen one. But they call it unbelievable, these referees. Some disgusting referee calls all night here during this game. So Houston has the ball. Houston up 4. Sengun puts it in the bucket. Houston's lead now up to 6 with under 9 minutes to play. Curry launches the three and it's no good. And Houston with another rebound. Golden State gets very close, and then next thing you know, Houston scores like 8 straight points. And Golden State just cannot hold them off. And there is a turnover by Houston, and Butler fouled as he makes the shot. Oh, the shot is no good. And Green is telling his coach to challenge it. As they show replays of Sengun making that shot. So here comes Jimmy to the free throw line with 8:33 left in regulation. Butler drains the first free throw as they promote Game 7 Nuggets Clippers tomorrow 7:30 on TNT. Dylan Brooks hasn't played much of the second half because he's been in foul trouble, but you know they're looking to get him out there very soon as Butler goes for his second free throw here. And Butler misses the second free throw. And of course, Houston pulls it down. Houston up by 5 points with 8:23 left. Make that 7 points as they drain the bucket. Pods gives the ball to Jimmy. Butler with the 3-point attempt, no good. And Houston with another rebound and fouled. Now Houston, already with a 7-point lead, going to the free throw line. So Houston at the free throw line sinks the first free throw. The first free throw is good. Right, here comes the second free throw, and that is good as well. Houston now up by 9 points. Golden State falling apart. And Golden State turns the ball over. Right, like they're falling apart. The fourth quarter, they're dying. So a little tussle there, a little tug of war over the ball. I mean, Houston did go out of bounds there. So there's going to be a jump ball. And Houston wins the tip off. Houston is winning everything at this point. Ooh, Houston misses. The Warriors pulled down another rebound. Curry launches a three and it's no good. Oh my god, they stole it. Van Fleet launches a three and it's good. Golden State is shitting the bed and it looks like they're going to give away game 6. Golden State down by 12. I can't believe they literally threw it to the other team and Van Fleet drills the fucking 3. This is absolutely pathetic. Golden State unraveling in the 4th quarter. What a disappointing 4th quarter this has turned out to be. Golden State really gonna have to get their shit together in the next 8 minutes, or they are going to game 7 against Houston in Houston. They want a couple days rest before they play Minnesota. Maybe they see a first round exit here. Curry and Jimmy both have about 25 points, and it just ain't enough to overcome this Houston onslaught. Yeah, so Curry has 26 and Butler has 25, and Houston is still up by 12 points. It's a big lead in the 4th quarter with 6 minutes and 47 seconds left. 12-point Houston lead. The Rockets are just cruising here. Can the Warriors do anything to stop the Rockets? Because they are just landing shots from everywhere. Even Adams is dropping balls, free throws, but still. Just offensive rebound after offensive after offensive after offensive rebound. The sloppy turnovers, the passes are just brutal. All right, 4th quarter, Rockets outscoring the Warriors 15-5. Curry double teamed, and Moody misses the jumper. And another rebound for the Rockets. The clock is closing down on Golden State's chances to win in 6. And a scuffle for the ball. Draymond is losing his shit. Timeout called. Another timeout. So, clock ticked a few more seconds and then another timeout. That's what we need, more timeouts here. Let's check the rebound stat now, because yeah, rebounds 40 for the Rockets, 33 for the Warriors. Houston is just rocking the rebounds, the points off turnovers, just the points, the three-pointers. Golden State just has nothing for them. It's an absolute dominating fourth quarter for the Rockets. All right, let's get back to some live action. Let's see what the Warriors can pull off here. They desperately need a stand. All right. So Houston inbounds the ball, already up by 12. And the Rockets miss. Golden State pulls down the rebound. And Draymond turns the ball over. Absolutely pathetic. So Houston, 12-point lead and the possession. And the Warriors foul again. So it looks like a foul. So they won't count the bucket. Van Fleet will go to the free throw line, it looks like. The refs look confused. I don't even know if the refs know what they're doing here. So Adams is at the free throw line, misses that free throw. So the clock is stopped at 5 minutes and 31 seconds left in regulation. And Adams misses the second free throw. And guess what? Houston gets the rebound. And now we got a Houston player faking an injury as usual. Barely got touched. Golden State, their rebounding is just terrible. Oh, he barely touched him. This is pathetic. So more free throws here for the Rockets. And Sengun drills the first free throw. So Houston is growing their lead as game 7 looks promising at this point. And he drains the second free throw. So a 14-point lead and a turnover. It's looking pretty much at this point, it's looking over. Golden State looks defeated. And Curry just launches a three from way over. Not close. And Houston misses their first free throw here. Drains the second free throw. So Golden State down by 15 with 5 minutes and 14 seconds left. And Golden State throws up a three. It's no good. Rebound, Houston. Houston on a 10-0 run in the last 3 minutes and 45 seconds. So now Houston is just killing the clock because they're absolutely dominating everything. And they're just left wide open underneath the net. This game is over. Butler launches the three, no good. And Van Fleet, I believe, is fouled by Pods. Not that it matters. Butler throws up another three, misses. It looks like Butler's going to the free throw line. 3 minutes, 53 seconds left in regulation. Houston is up by 17 points. So Golden State calls a timeout because that's what we need, more waste of time. But he grabbed him around the neck. What's he going to call it here? Flagrant. All right, so they called a flagrant foul on Sengun. Jimmy knew right away, hey, that's a flagrant. You better be calling this ref. He barely called anything all night. So Jimmy going to the free throw line here. He hits the first free throw. Drains the second free throw. And the ball will remain with Golden State. Down 15 with 3:53 left in the regulation. And Curry misses the lob. Houston pulls down the board. Oh, Golden State called for the foul. Adams going to the free throw line yet again. Misses that free throw. Adams makes the second free throw. So Golden State down by 16. Curry drains a three. Might be too little, too late, though. There's under 3.5 left. Looks like a foul called here. Was it another foul on Adams? Golden State, you had opportunities and you them up. Adams makes the first free throw. Adams, 13 points, 5 of 11 on free throws, misses that free throw, and Golden State picks up the rebound. And he misses the three. Golden State actually with the offensive rebound, fouled on the shot. So it looks like Draymond will go to the free throw line, it looks like. Draymond, 3 blocks, 4 rebounds, and 7 points this evening. And he misses the first free throw. Golden State, their chances are pretty much done in this game. And Draymond makes the second free throw. And a foul immediately upon the break. Adams going back to the free throw line. That guy is going to be living at the free throw line for the next 3 minutes. He's 5 of 12 on his free throws. So he is definitely the guy to foul. Unfortunately for the Warriors, if he misses, they almost always get the rebound. And Adam hits the free throw, the first one. Here comes Adams' second free throw. And he makes that one. So he makes both free throws there. Golden State. Oh my goodness. They turn the ball over, throws it out of bounds. Warriors down by 15. It's over, folks. They're not going to come back. They can't get stops. They turn the ball over. Golden State just fell apart in the fourth quarter when it matters most. And Golden State fouls immediately. And did they foul Adams again? Oh, yeah, Adams going to the free throw line again. So here comes Adams to the free throw line. And he drains the free throw. Drains the second free throw as well. Adams picking up his free throw game as Houston destroys the Warriors. 112-97 with about 2 minutes to go. What a disappointing fourth quarter this turned out to be. Game is pretty much all but set. Game 7, I think it's Sunday afternoon, I believe, is game 7. Double check to make sure. But there will definitely be a game 7 Sunday. Let's see what time that bad boy starts. Sunday, 8:30 p.m. Eastern time. So it will be up to the Warriors to see if they can clinch it on the road or Houston bounces them coming back from a 3-1 deficit in the first round of the playoffs. Fred VanVleet, 27 tonight, 26 in game 5, 25 in game 4. He is definitely the man to go to for Houston. Been dropping threes all game long. Not much you can do if you're Warriors right now. You're down so far in the fourth quarter. You might as well just sit your starters. It looks like the Warriors are sitting their starters, actually. Yeah. And put Kaminga in the game. Like, what are we doing here? All right, so Golden State is pretty much just admitted they're done. They're putting in their reserves with 2 minutes and 8 seconds left in regulation. And Houston is fouled. Yes, that's right. Houston has been fouled.